Hi everyone, you're welcome to today's episode of Weekend Peel with Uche A Israel. First off, I would like to ask, how are you doing? How are you doing? Hope your weekend is restful. And what are your plans for the next week? Have you set up your plans for your year two? If you're not, start doing it now because the earlier the better. Alright, let's quickly talk about last week's topic. We've talked about emotions, the dangers of, handling emotions wrongly, and the whole likes of that. We've talked about it in the last week. And today I want us to talk about what I would tag expectations. Expectations. What expectations does to us. Having an expectation, what it does to us and how it affects us in general. So this expectation, I'll use this phrase, after this, what next? After this particular phase of your life, what next? After the current situation in your life, what next? After what you're currently doing, what next? It's more like a quickening. It's more like a trigger, something whenever you have that kind of thought in your head, it's more like a question of we're about to get to the end of this phase. What next? What's next? What's at the end of the tunnel for you? What are you going to meet? Because at every junction is the tunnel. I mean, you are going to meet something. What are you going to when you reach the rock bottom, when you reach your breaking limit, what is the next thing? What is the next thing after that? Maybe you've gotten you the favorite job. You've this January, a lot of companies or a lot of employers have, you know, gotten staffs. I mean, this is even one of the wrongest times to, seek for jobs because most companies have hired over the end of last year, and even if they want to hire, they are looking for extra hands now, not the main hands. Based on experience, based on statistics, most company hire towards the end of the year because towards the end of the year there are either some people retiring, some people are retiring from the job, or some people are relocating. So many things happen at the end of the year that makes companies start deciding to replace positions, and they've done all those things. So maybe you've gotten a new job, you've gotten a new house, you've renewed your rent, you've gotten a new gadget. Maybe you have a workspace where you do your freelancing job. You have your mic, you have your keyboard, you have your monitor, you have everything, and maybe you're about to change gadget or you've changed gadget. And let's talk about your health as well. Let's say you were once you were once sick, and maybe you are okay now, you're healthy now. What's the next thing? What's the next step? What next? What are you expecting? What's the next step after this? What are you expecting to happen? So all this keeps you in a position of, oh, what do I do? How do I do it? And how do I, maneuver all of this? So if you're in this position, one of the wrongest thing to do is to start to panic. I mean, starting to panic. Quick break. These are the services I offer. Should in case you have any need for the services, just check out 11 in numbers. Choose the one that fits to your request and send me a DM now. Panicking is the first response to every strange action or to every strange happening. If any strange thing happens to you, the first response is panic. I mean, it is panic. You just tend to panic. It doesn't mean that the thing is literally bad or the thing is literally good. It gives you this panic. I mean, you panic for good things as well. Maybe you just come out of your house and you see a very beautiful car. Maybe your dream car is parked in front of your compound. You panic a little bit, even though you've seen something beautiful. There's this panic in you. As you begin to panic, everything in your head is telling you to run away or go away from that place. But if you're calm enough to tell yourself the truth, it is just as a result of expectation. Strange things happen because we were expecting something else. If it is strange to you, then it means you were expecting something else. So that thing you are expecting, how exactly do you get it? It's not by panicking. You don't get it by panicking. You get it by taking action or by fixing whatever that it is. Let's assume you go to a place now and you're expecting to see a lot of people, and you go there, you're seeing just a few number of maybe a handful of persons. You'll be shocked or you'll be displeased. You first panic a little bit, you first be disturbed. Panicking is also another word for disturb, being disturbed. You first be disturbed that why are people not enough, why are people not up to what I expected. So if things are not the way you want them to be, it's your job. It's just, a simple job of yours to fix it. That is why you were created. Sometimes rain fall when it's not, you don't expect it. The weather is hot when you don't expect it. All these things are something you can fix. And fixing doesn't mean you entirely change the way it is, but you change how it affects you. You change how it affects you. For example, let's say the rain comes when you don't want it to come. You reschedule your whole program in a way that when the rain is coming, it's not clashing with your personal desires. It's not clashing with your personal needs. This also affects relationships too. You're in a relationship and you're expecting a level of attention, a level of care, a level of commitment from your partner, and your partner is not bringing that forth. The best you can do is to change your approach towards it, because you cannot get it by forcing it. You cannot change anybody, you cannot change situation, you can only change how it affects you. So the expectations, let's go back to the initial examples I gave. Let's say for jobs, you're seeking for job this period, and most of the employers are telling you that they already have people for it, or maybe they have someone better, blah blah blah. The whole likes of that. You change your perspective. Is that you go for a low paying job, then prepare for the high paying job towards the end of the year, or you create a job for yourself. You cannot just decide that, oh, I will not take any jobs again. I will not look for any job again because I couldn't find this one. No, you who will suffer at the end of the day. You are the one, because you still need job to survive. You need jobs to survive. Let's say you're a business owner, and maybe the clients that are supposed to supply you goods, or maybe the clients that are supposed to buy from you are not, responding properly, and you don't want to go and meet clients that will be paying you low amount of money. If those are the ones that are available, make use of them. Even if they pay you a mega amount for a period of time, make use of them pending where you get bigger clients. And this doesn't mean you get bigger clients and throw away everything. Let everything work for your own good. You can program everything to work for your own good. That is how to work on your expectations. Your expectation doesn't really have to be the way it would always be. If things are always the way you want it to be, you yourself will get bored of life. You will get tired of life. Good things are good, right? Good things are good. But if you get to a time where it's everything you want that you're getting, you will get so bored. You get so bored that you will still ask yourself, what next? You ask yourself, what next? After all the money, after all the riches, after all the wealth, after all the engagements, everything, you ask yourself, what next? And I know one of the go-to, the go-to when people see all these things, you hear them say, oh, afterlife, prepare for death. No, you can still enjoy life while still preparing for the afterlife. You can still see another what next. That is not necessarily a rich gathering. There are different things you can do. You can maneuver things, you can recreate things to please yourself. One of the origins of AI is that people got tired of human brains. Like, people are always the one answering you. Why do we have calculators? It's because people got tired of, oh, I want to go and check books to look at the calculations that have been written, or I want to go and be asking someone directly that, oh, please, what's the answer to this? All these things came up because people got tired of the current good things they were experiencing. You can recreate things, you can recreate fun, you can recreate experiences. It doesn't always have to be the same experience. It can be a different experience, and it's based on you. It's on you to create those experiences. Alright, this is all about this particular episode. Likely, I may make a part 2 of this, and I may not. But before you go, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.